Welcome back. This is Robin from Travel with R&R. Rick and I have been self-converting a 2023 high roof extended Ford Transit for the past 9 months. Feel free to like and subscribe and join us during our converting and then our ventures in the future. I'm going to walk you through today the plumbing system, where we went from this and this to that and that too. Stay tuned. There are lots of components when it comes to plumbing when you build a van. Here you see just pictures of us trying to figure out the final layout, and then the building begins. That's the plumbing puzzle. We went with Clear 2.0 for our filtration system and spent a lot of time at Home Depot. Rick, he was like a kid in a candy store. Lots of different parts and pieces, and we called it the plumbing puzzle most of the time. We live in Michigan, and Rick's actually wearing a mask right now because during the summer we had bad atmosphere, bad air basically, and he wanted to work outside and get that plumbing done. So through it all, he worked all summer and into fall and a little bit into our winter, finishing up. We went with the Clear 2.0 filtration system. In that, that's our water tank that you're looking at currently. It's a 30-gallon fresh water tank. And right now you're looking at the cages that Rick built for our gray water tanks. And we have 2 of them. We have a 7-gallon and we have a 10-gallon. We went with Class A Customs for our gray water tanks and our freshwater tank. Here are all the cages that he built. He built the 2 cages, and then because they were showing and you could see silver, he decided he wanted to spray paint them black. So there they are attached to the van now, along with electric ball valves that we can actually flick on from the inside of the van to drop our gray water tanks, of course with responsibility, in responsible places. Here is Rick working with plus nuts right now. He is installing the wall plus nuts so that he can put it up to create our shower. We do have a full shower, and as he was doing that, you can see a great structure on his arm. It did cause his arm to be quite sore several evenings in a row. That was me in the van, and now we're measuring for our pan. We went with an individual and got a custom stainless steel pan built. Today is water fill day, and you can see how that tank was illuminated. Here we are, we're putting in our fresh water. It's going through our system. We're checking our pumps, and yes, we do have water with no leaks. So once the water was in, we cut the hole for the gray water tank for our sink. So we've got the water plumbed, and now we're actually going to work getting it around into the sink. And for that, there's our big deep sink, and there's our gray water, and it's actually going to go down to the bottom. And there you can see the electric ball valve that was installed along with electricity. And then we have a P-trap there that we can actually unplug during the winter to drain everything out completely or clean it out. And there is the sink and all of the plumbing, hot and cold. We put in a light above the tank for the water so that we can see the water light on the back. Right now you're seeing some quick shots. We actually got some pan shots from the company that was making our pan. It was awesome to see. We got some cold weather in Michigan, and so Rick is actually blowing out all of our lines. Here's that pan coming back to us again, and that's our shower rod. We wanted it bendable so we can have more space in the van. There's the P-trap components that he's putting together for the shower right there. And then moving on, this is our final pan. It was that nice stainless steel one that you just saw. And we're gonna cut a hole in the floor for the shower. And the shower pan has to be put in with adhesive. And actually this is a little bit more of the shower pan and what it looks like to cut a hole through all the insulation. And how thick our flooring and our insulation is right there. That's all of our insulation. And from there, he uses a great adhesive Loctite PL Max Premium and a lot of cinder blocks to hold that stainless steel pan in so we have no leaks at all. Yes, Rick is sitting on cinder blocks there, and there it is. It's installed, it's ready to go. And so now what we're gonna do is he's going to start putting up the Aqua Defense, 2 layers of it with membrane. He's covered the floor now. And here we go. The Aqua Defense is something that we found that's going to actually create this membrane so that when we put up our Palisade tiles, this just protects the wood. And you can see how he has the plumbing cut for the shower. And this was really exciting for us to work with the membrane and make sure that all of any of the cracks, any of the plus nuts, nothing will leak. So we have a nice watertight shower. So that's it, 2 layers with the membrane. And that stuff laying there, that peach color stuff, that's the membrane stuff that you put up, cut and put up. And then moving on from there, oh, lots of them. We went with Palisade tiles that go on with an adhesive and a silicone. It's Wind Gust is the color we chose. They do offer tiles that you can purchase and you can actually check the colors. They were a little bit different than the colors online. Not too much though. We wanted something light, something to go with the gray on the backsplash and gray in general. And this is the Loctite stuff that we used. You can see the adhesive. By the way, the Ryobi is awesome. That is a wonderful tool. And now he's putting up the rest of it. And this was really easy, just slid and locked right in place. Rick watched the Palisade company, all their videos, and a couple of YouTubers also. And here he is putting the silicone in the cracks of the Palisade so that it's all sealed. And with our cedar sealing, he sealed it right up to it. And so now we have an air gap between the 80/20 and the cedar, so that there's that air. We also have the shower curtain that will go up. That's a teak floor and a pop drain. And now you can see that we have the shower in place along with our shower curtain. We did not want to go with a retractable. We wanted a little bit more space. And so there's the whole build, plumbing and all. Thanks guys for joining us. Have a great day.